As WENY first told you in December, the former Seneca Army Depot is up for sale in a public bid by the current facility owner, Seneca County Industrial Development Agency.
That's right, and one of the public's biggest concerns has been the risk of wiping out the herd of white-tailed deer who make the depot their home. WENY's Isabel Garcia has a special report about a nonprofit group, Seneca White Deer, which is fighting to protect the herd and preserve the depot. Isabel.
Hi, good morning, Ross and Leanne. The Seneca White Deer Group is led by a man named Dennis Money. He's been advocating for the white deer for nearly 2 decades now and is spearheading their overall goal to create a white deer park and historical museum for everyone to enjoy.
Other places in the Finger Lakes region have great wineries, scenic vistas, recreational opportunities, but there's only one place that has the white deer.
And that's the Seneca Army Depot. It takes up about 7,000 acres of land on the east side of Seneca Lake near Romulus. The Army shut down the base in 1995, but at that point, the white deer already had established a presence within the depot for decades.
We formed Seneca White Deer Incorporated in 1999, and since that time we've been basically like the canary in the coal mine, trying to keep the public aware as well as to educate the politicians of Seneca County about the value of the white deer as a major tourism attraction.
Potential tourism due to the white deer has already proven itself. Heron Hill Winery owners John and Joe Engel are running an ongoing fundraiser with the nonprofit group and are already exceeding $100,000 in donations.
It's been incredible, Isabel, because we've gotten emails from literally all over the world, from dozens and even hundreds of people.
The Seneca County Industrial Development Agency will ultimately award the bid. However, they don't operate with any oversight from the county. This, despite the Seneca County Board of Supervisors appointing the IDA board members and contributing a portion of taxpayer money to the agency's operating fund. A motion was presented which would enable the county to take over the depot. That motion did not pass, but an amendment won approval, which will require the IDA to seek counsel from a 5-member committee of the Board of Supervisors prior to awarding bids.
The IDA is in a very unique position where they don't have to accept anybody's bid, period. They could just leave the whole thing and not award any bids to anybody, where if the county were to put that up for bid, it would have to go to highest bidder or most likely bidder, but somebody would have to win the bid process.
After requesting an interview with IDA Executive Director Bob Aronson, I was provided a statement reading in part, quote, "Many have positioned the sale of the Seneca Army Depot as an either-or scenario. Either the white deer are protected and there is no commercial development, or commercial development progresses and the white deer will no longer be protected. The IDA does not believe this is an either-or scenario." End quote.
They know that 90% of Seneca County want to protect the white deer, along with several thousand people outside of Seneca County. So, we're going to do what we can to protect the white deer. But as I said, he said, to sit there and say we guarantee it, nothing's guaranteed.
What keeps me going is the fact that I believe this resource, the resource being the white deer, really belong to all the people of the world. And to have another buyer come in here and take it over and not properly manage the white deer would be a terrible injustice for something that took 40 or 50 years to produce. And I think because of the attractiveness of the white deer for not only America but for the world, I think we could generate a lot of jobs, and we could also use some of that money to maintain the fence and improve the habitat for the deer. And so both society and the environment all benefit.
Now, since I began working on this story, Seneca White Deer Incorporated announced the group has reached a partnership with the town of Varick, which encompasses just over 3,000 acres of land within the Seneca Army Depot. All bids are due to the IDA by Monday, February 29th, so be sure to stay with WENY News for the latest details. For now, in the studio, I'm Isabel Garcia, WENY News.